I'll keep it very blunt, this video. I think that's a tone that will help me right now. It's where I've started, and I'll just continue in that tone. Yeah, as the title says, I'm being terrorised by my mental health very, very badly. What it is that I've expressed before, I suffer with my physical health. I have told many professionals time and time again about I have a trouble with my pain threshold barrier, and I think that's the problem for all my pain, all my problems. That's the crux. Yeah, what's happening is I'm not able to find rest in my body. I'm constantly being terrorized by the pain, and it's making me how can I put it so you're aware? It's like, sorry, I'm just catching my breath. It's been very, very bad. It's like, but then I'll feel a characteristic of pain, immense pressure, you know, discomfort, like movements like you would, very sharp movements. There are reasons why I have problems with my pain threshold back, and when I'm hurt myself to feel the pain. So in that place of not being able motivate myself enough because I'm weak, because I on the challenge in my mind in that direction. If how can I put it? Threshold. That's where my mental is, and I have been for a past probably couple myself to take on. I'll never. I'm left side. And just being tormented by all of the experiences of pain up until the point sorry, I'm very distressed. Up until the point whereby you can almost imagine it's like you're tired and you don't have the energy to take on the physical pain in your body, but you're being tormented by all of the physical characteristics of pain, the jerkiness, the pressures, the everything else that is there when pain is present, other than pain. And I'm being tormented by all of those sensations in my weakness. So riled, it works me up, and where I'm tired it exhausts me even more. So it's a self I can't get out of, you know, and my sleep isn't there. Get the energy back to take on the pain, and this is relentless now. So it's really like a a kill mission, I'd call it. It's self as a external consciousness that's affecting me. This person is trying to kill me. That is what is happening. And or they're trying to train me in terms of death. Because that's where I am. That's where I am on a daily basis. In a very, very blunt. And it's not helped by their. In my mind, I want this. Professionals, but they're. This is the conspiracy theory, you would say. Circumstance, because the way I experience my mental consciousness, and I believe you're all awake. And the treatment I'm having by the NHS is, and it's also that tone as well. It's a Andreas. We want to keep kill me, or they want me to train death, and I'm like, no, thank you. Me understanding it. So the truth is, I don't have. I've just expressed to you the round has presented me, and the truth, I believe this is circumstance action we have. I'm gonna wait for them to realize a second. It's a bit fuzzy, and it's been he's waking up with 5G speeds these videos. It's not going away. It's still to speak. The way to train the body to death and suffering. Now, if that's actually two things would happen. Either I'd be so petrified of the circumstance, would that the scenario, and I believe that's why my uncle couldn't do this. To have your trust, you're able to be put through. Spiritual, my spiritual belief, with my uncle. For me, I was being in terms of death and suffering. Look at it, and I this. I'm going health and getting out. in my mind. Scenario for my suffering, a spiritual perspective on suffering. I believe there are things in my life that have to and it's that, you know, his vocality, compassion, love, body for humanity. It makes a lot of sense in my mind that this is what is going on. Malicious that's putting me in matter. All that matters is my mind and keep me. And in the moment, but if I ever come out of it physically, the bone, the body, the bone actually. And I believe that sort of understands applied is sorry, as you can see, I'm catching my breath as I'm speaking. Applied to my circumstance, in the long run, and I've been doing this now for a good, put a lot of energy in. Around, it's been going round and here. There's no from the logic of the teachings, the information. My eye, like symptoms. As I said, near death. I haven't. I've actually had sleep in the past few occasions prior to. So we're talking. I haven't, but at least sleep. It's more like being knocked out. It's terrible going on in this video. Some spiritual would. It's not. You don't want to sleep. Time for rest. Agony. So your bone constant because they're not being allowed to rest. since I've been taking this medication. So I'm given a perspective of how my manipulating a very, very society with regard what mental health system. It's just, you got a problem? Okay, son, we'll medicate you. You'll shut up. You won't have any problems, but you'll be able to have a life. You won't be alive, but you'll be able to have a life. And that, in essence, is the mental health. And my mental health problem is very severe. So my uncle, I believe, has a very sick scenario and is trying to do his perspective of like training, improvement. It's like through this process, so that you're. But all I can see from my perspective in honesty has given me the tools to suffer. Because all of those ideas that I've just stated are just ideas to be true. And I can't rest in them. If I rest in them, I go mad. I'm insane. Having a mental health disorder is to constantly apply same decision. If I know that there's a problem. So that's my ethos to this fucked. And as I said, I couldn't, on my body, it was like other way and weak, and I need to think up and out of the first merry-go-round. Perspective of my thinking being a living hell, but I know my uncle's there. He's always been there. He's like a guardian angel. With him. He's always, and he's given me the tools. I'm gonna say my uncle's here with me. I take it from the perspective of I'm experiencing something nobody should ever experience, and it is a living hell. And to keep sane within that, in any remote sense of that word, I'm in terms of sanity at present, life is really testing me here. And this is what I do. I see a scenario I can't believe. I see the inputs, the factors that have contributed to that. And my uncle is a massive contributing factor to my. Because the absolute truth is, I know that you all are in the same place as me. You or something on a spirit. Me? That I was going to have. As you can. Told the NHS bluntly. Blood test. Fine, Andreas, go home. Yeah, but I've got an uncle that's. Man, can you do some proper fucking. But how can I say that? So I just shut up and. You're taking the piss. I've just told you I've got stroke-like symptoms, and I have. Do some. I'm sorry about using that kind of terms of gender, but it was Asian. There's no national side. Myself, but it's like in this place of suffering, I have no center because I'm essentially for. If I exert energy that I don't have, I'm killing myself. What I need is sleep, not this stuff that pseudo sleep that the medication is invoked. It's and it, my own suffering. That sleep that the medication has invoked, and I look at my circle like saying the medication. But I get on with it. I'm not here to complain about medication right now. I'm not here to complain at all. All I'm here to say is that my mental health is ravaging the hell out of anything that can be remotely referenced as fair to life. And I've been screaming all day to get in and to remedy the pain somewhat. But I wasn't able to think at all. Like in that place where I was just constantly trying to find some sort of sanity. It's insane. It's an insane. But given me tools to truth that he is responsible. He's to find, but just enough problem happens, I go mad. I can't of me. And in that, there's nature. In that isn't what's the word? Used because, and that is it isn't I'm speaking to a phone. You send me, I think, have and you pay. This isn't barely speak sometimes, and I'm stance. Me. Humanity. You all have found a different man. Be a hell on here. But I could have, as I see it from my and how you all, and you have lives, families. You actually, I don't. I just, I don't give a F. Facebook. I hate Facebook. I try to invoke myself in on a daily basis, you know, the things. When I'm really dead, but with a conscious mind, I would never do it. I won't use Facebook, other than to just put out a video and leave it at that. But I see you all, and I envy it. I envy your the ability to have a family. I envy the ability to the scenario of our suffering, because I don't understand it, other than what I'm sharing right in this moment. But the video was for, it was down to as you see me here, I'm a joke. I shouldn't. The stresses of reality, you see. miracle has taken place. For me, just suffering more as a result of a miracle. But yeah, I'm sure there that will can't think of the pain. Some things haven't been have been left like, or you should do. To, might be my madness. That's what. Not. Distraction. Been in that squealing and I stand a chance. Minutes to this idiot. As much. Yeah.